Make our own beans. It's really good at it.
Yeah.
But you can
Plenty of room on the left, don't worry about that. Well, that'll work.
Wallington. A Yale visit. Well, it was just a perfectly executed Cambridge plan, wasn't it? I mean, we told you what was going to happen, and it happened.
Took you down.
That was it. Yeah. Been there.
It's dominant.
Yeah.
But not kind of a thrust.
Legally old enough.
Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the match between Oxford University and Yale University. This is match number 1. Representing Oxford and Worcester College, Michael Canty, and representing Yale and Davenport, Colby Moore. This is match number 2. Representing Oxford University and St Catherine's, Logan Geraghty, and representing Yale University and Taylor Hakes from Styles. Gentlemen, please, this is match number 3. Representing Oxford and Lincoln College, David Elfant, and representing Yale and Morse, Tom McCarthy. Gentlemen, please, this is match number 4. Representing Oxford University and St Edmund Hall, Edward Oddy, and representing Yale and Berkeley, Ben Wesco. Quiet please, gentlemen. This is match number 5. Representing Oxford is Oliver Stephen from St Bennet Hall, and representing Yale, Andrew Denenberg from Silliman. On the tee, Andrew Denenberg. Watch the line, sir. This is match number 6. Representing Oxford and Green College is Neil Kruger, and representing Yale and Davenport is Joe Hernandez. That'll come back, sir. That's okay. On the tee, Neil Kruger. Just a provisional, sir. Very lucky to find that. On the tee, John Gibbons. Good shot.
Oh, the prod. Joe, give it.
Play well, gentlemen. Enjoy your day. This will be match number 8. Representing Oxford and Worcester College, Thomas Smith, and representing Yale and Silliman, Sevi Gonzalez. I apologise for my hesitancy, sir. It's not often you see that name on this first tee. On the tee, Sevi Gonzalez. Gentlemen, please. This is match number 9, representing Oxford and Hertford College, Benjamin Twinney, and representing Yale and Silliman is Brandon Marrick. On the tee, Brandon Marrick. Watch the line, sir, but it should be okay. final match, match number 10. Representing Oxford and St Hugh's, Malcolm Anderson, and representing Yale and Davenport, Tom Ginakakis.
You said it well.
On the tee, Tom Ginakakis. Very well, gentlemen, enjoy your day.
Alright, yesterday was the first win of the trip against Oxford at the Oxfordshire Golf Club. Reece Jones design, host of the 1999 Benson and Hedges International. Golf course was very American style, but very windy. We battled the 40-mile-an-hour winds to bring home a victory, with Tommy G having the clinching match. He brought home the win 3-2 to give Yale their first victory of the trip against our opponents. And now we're on our way to Royal St. George's to take down the members there. Oh, very nice.
Hey Howard, I've just noticed, right, we're in luck, look. Hey? The names are on the back. We'll see you later.
This is my 5th crack against Yale.
That's right. That's true.
Is it? Well, ever since you first came, I remember
I think you lost every match.
We haven't won. We haven't lost one match. The overall.
You personally.
Always win in the morning. But you guys,
Why is foursome so good?
because it's ironic, but if you can't hole a putt at 2'6", you find your partner keeps leaving it to you. It's most extraordinary. You know. and equally, you can't hit the chip. My man never hits a chip. He uses a putter from 80 yards out. But I'll guarantee you, in the course of the run, I'll leave him 6 80-foot. You know, it's a most extraordinary game. That's why it's so wonderful. Whereas any arse can hit their own ball, can't they? Now, boys, we think you should go first because it may be the only time you do.
He's a talker.
You'll know that by the second green.
You need to get some earplugs.
Ones are the best. I'm sorry I'm not playing against the coach because that's an automatic win, you miserable buggers. That's why you did.
Hardly.
Blow back, blow in.
Straight bang on the truck.
Suddenly, I feel confident.
It is heavy.
Yeah, but lovely. Oh, your swing's better.
Watching you, coach.
Thank you. Have a nice game.
How's the match going so far?
Better ask the boys. Are you going to have a drink or not?
I'm going to have one if you're having one. I'll have a gin with it. Gin and tonic.
I've just had a whiskey mac.
Oh, all right.
I'll have a gin and tonic, yes. 2 gin and tonics, please, Phil, and quick as you can, please.
Can't go off the other tea.
I'm not going to look. 7:50. We're in no bloody hurry, are we? We're going to be in the clubhouse for hours.
Very quiet.
Thank you very much. No lemon.
19. And 10 is 20.
Got cucumbers, isn't it?
No, I forgot.
I mean, for God's sake, let's do it properly.
Oh, absolutely.
I hear you boys behaved very badly last night.
From who?
We did not.
I've heard it from the owner.
The owner?
Of the 3 campuses.
Oh, really?
He's a very nice guy.
I think he was delighted to see us. We trebled his takings.
And the fat bird in there, she was in good form as well.
Oh, I know one.
There you go. Not like that some of the birds in there for no good, she.
When I first met her, you know, she wasn't fat at all.
Big girl.
She's a big girl now. Mind you, most girls are big for the coach and myself.
Did she go down? I mean...
What?
The Queen bringing your presents. Long may he live.
Thank you. Now, as always, it's tremendous to see you here, and we feel very honoured that you keep coming back. As Dave said, it's his, or coach as he likes to be called, the 7th visit. 29 years he's been coming. And
28.
No, 29 years ago. Are you speaking or not? Anyhow, he's retiring later on this year. You've been a great credit to Yale, and I know how much they'll miss you, and so will we. But thanks very much for all the work you've done over the years, bringing the boys here. Oh, we really have. We put out a few trophies here, and I'm very pleased that Ken chose them because I've won the whole lot.
The ladies open.
Fortunately, I'm very modest, as you know. We hope you've enjoyed your meal. We have a traditional English fare, as we call it over here, and even Matty didn't complain too much, so I hope it's not gone down too bad. You're in the middle of a great tour. I hope it's a great success for you, and you're very privileged to play in such wonderful golf courses, and I hope that you will remember this one as well, because it's not a bad track, and when you play the other links courses that you will do in the next few days, just remember and compare it. I hope that it comes out favourably. Can I now ask, well no, I must thank actually the guys who played for Royal Cinque Ports today, because we were having a little struggle every now and then.
What was the result, please?
The result was, fortunately, a very good result for Royal Cinque Ports. We have won 4-2. We won't gloat too much, Matty, will we?
Quite right.
But no, I'm delighted that we won. I really am. But it is different. I know that you guys have been saying that the handicaps are somewhat iffy, or different to yours in the States. But no, we'll come and live over here, and then you two can play off 12. Great fun. I hope you've enjoyed the condition of the course. We're very proud of our greens. We've had a little bit of trouble over the years, but no, tremendous. Enjoy the rest of your tour, and now can I please ask the members of Royal Cinque Ports to stand up as we toast our guests from Yale University. Cheers. To you guys.
May you win one match.
Before
My impression, of my experiences, I think we've probably maybe 7 times have came here. I think I've been traveling, 7 times. And each time I've come, I've hired an assassin to take Matty out. And the guy missed. I kept saying, he has this very florid face. He cheered this is probably good. It's not going to be my last time at Cinque Ports, because it's a great I'm hiring a Russian assassin.
The quicker the better.
Can we make a donation? I can see you won't be the first in line.
Anyway, I want to thank you, officers of the club, for a wonderful day. And we experienced something here that we never experienced in the UK when we're playing college golf. It's run by the NCAA, and it's very sterile. We go and play a game, and we say hello to our partners or opponents, and we finish the game and we leave. There's no society. There's no social interaction. We don't get to enjoy the cultural aspects of the game. So we don't have any women in the program. But this is very special here, because not only having a really good fight on the golf course, we're learning a lot about the game, learning about the history of the game, because this is where it all happened. And I hope my team are sort of soaking it all in. By the time they leave here, I hope they'll forget about Matty. But he's a very special being, so you need to keep people like that. So, I just want to thank you very much for a wonderful time and giving these kids a great experience. They'll never forget it. So it's a tour of a lifetime. And I hope they all come back someday on their own. And some of them have in the past and played Cinque Ports like Colin here,
Colin.
Colin, and he's learning a great deal about about golf in the UK. So this is where it all began. Thank you, gentlemen, and thank you very much.
Gentlemen,
Stand up.
and Ronnie. Coach, you've been bringing a side to this club for 28 years, every 4 years. And we met 28 years ago. And you were young, virile, and good. Sadly.
Do you think I can request a song?
We're going to ask him to play Amazing Grace.
Gentlemen.
Voila.
There you go.
Thank you.
And enjoy your meal.
Matza, why don't you finish that out for the push?
Yeah. Asshole. I don't give a shit.
Oh, be tough.
Beautiful with the hills of Arran and the snow behind, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great picture.
We are the only team in the USA, golf team in the USA, that does this every 4 years, and I guess it's due simply to my heritage. And one of the, you know, the proudest moments I have each 4 years is to bring, you know, these golfers to Scotland, because I think Scotland is still, you know, the kingdom of golf, quite frankly. So, and I want to thank all of you for coming up today and making it such a wonderful day for the boys, and especially for opening up the sun.
Well done. Gentlemen, members from Yale University, it's a great pleasure on behalf of Royal Troon to welcome you as guests today. I know you're affectionately known as the Bulldogs. I really admire your tie. If I wanted anything, I would really like to have one of these ties. I hope you'll agree that we've had a very good weather today, and it certainly hasn't put us off in terms of the victory, which was quite substantial in your part. But I have to say, I do believe we were conned early on in terms of the stroke situation.
No comment.
This has been an event that we've had periodically. The last time was in 2004. We thoroughly enjoyed today, and we look forward to an occasion when we would entertain you in the future. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a very popular fixture with Royal Troon, and many of our athletes from the club are eager to be selected and to play against a college which is really held so highly in the sporting world. And I kind of looked up the internet just to see where we were in relation to that, and it's quite amazing. 164 students have represented their country from Yale in the Olympic Games. 104 medals. And former students from Yale include Presidents Gerald Ford, Bill Clinton, and both George Bushes. So tremendous heritage from Yale University. And I suppose it's no wonder these guys are so good, because they've got their own golf course. They can practice any time that they like. You've also had many successes in the Ivy League and NCAA championships over the years, and I think a lot of that is due to this man on the left, whom I know is retiring after 33 years as the coach of Yale University. I think that's absolutely fantastic, and I know that you've led the team to a number of Ivy League championships. We wish you all the best in your retirement day. We're really grateful that you could bring this team here with us today. Anyway, we've had a great day. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's good to get these wee speeches over. I hope you've all also enjoyed it, and we look forward to seeing you again in the future, and we hope you enjoy your retirement, David, and have a great time. So, on behalf of everyone here at Troon, thank you very much for coming along today. We hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. We've had a great day, and we hope that you enjoy your lunch later on. Thank you.
Ken, if you like, I'm willing to trade ties with you in the honor of the.
Okay.
We'll do that in the honor of the.
And a few wine stains.
Right, let's get through. Come on, now.
Is that enough rib or do you want some more rib? And you're going to have, this is sirloin. That's rib, roast rib, and this is sirloin.
This is decadent.
Do you not do things like this at home? Do you not have carveries like this?
Spring lamb?
Yes, And this comes from a local farm, which is just down in Castle Douglas, called the Duke of Buccleuch's Estate.
Yep.
This is a mixture of rosemary and basil and parsley, all sorts of different kinds of herbs. This is all Scottish, yes. It's all local. This one and this one come from really local, from Castle Douglas. The sirloin and the lamb come from a farm up north. This is traditional Sunday lunches. And then Natalie will get you all your vegetables for you and your Yorkshire puddings.
What do you recommend for the choices I have?
All of it.
All right,
It's all good for you.
I'll have a wee bit of everything.
A wee bit, that was very good, very impressive.
A wee bit of everything here.
Your carrots, your broccoli and cauliflower cheese.
So this is rib, isn't it?
Celiac, cabbage and bacon and your roast potatoes. Yorkshire puddings.
That'll be good.
Yorkshire
Is that enough?
Yes, yeah, it's fine, thank you.
And some gravy. Yeah.
Indeed.
There's another 3 for carvery.
Would you like any spiced peaches or minted potato?
Nice and gravy.
The mint
Well, gravy will be fine, thank you, sir.
And chantilly carrots.
We have horseradish, red currant jelly, English mustard, French mustard and mint sauce.
What's the best?
With your roast beef, your mint sauce or horseradish.
I'll have.
Cabbage. This is cabbage, ham and celeriac.
Just a little cabbage. Potato and
Is that Yorkshire pudding?
absolutely.
Okay, and I'll bring that over to the table for you.
Thank you very much.
We've had a great day, a wonderful experience to enjoy your company, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of your tour, and we hope you, David, enjoy the rest of your retirement. I said earlier that we'd quite like to receive a tie from Yale, and Dennis has managed to look out for me one of the Royal Troon ties, so I'd like to present this to you, Colin.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I have to say, I am now a bulldog. Thank you,
I just want to thank you guys for the best meal we've had so far. that was delicious, cake too. And the best golf course I played so far. And the best weather we played in so far. So thank you guys for giving us one of the best days we've had so far this year.
And this is truly a Southern California day with the sun shining right over the ocean. Truly remarkable. But Barry and Pat gave us a great match and great company today on the course. And Mark and I really enjoyed the course. I just couldn't stop thinking about all the Opens that have been played here. Tom Watson, one of my favorite golfers, won here. Coach Patterson played here, nearly won the tournament. But just an amazing course, great weather, great company. And like I said, a lot of Americans can come over and play these courses, but no one can have the experience that we've had playing with the members in a match, having a lunch afterwards, and being able to socialize with everyone. And it's just truly a great experience. So we thank you all for everything you've given us.
Well said.
You gave me a great read on the last hole for the birdie putt. But we had a great match. I would like to say that was awesome. Coming down to the last hole, everyone watching through the windows happened to make a birdie putt.
He wanted to throw that in for the camera.
That was an aside.
Why don't you tell them about your experience here in the Open in 1962?
It wasn't a good one.
How about the practice round?
Well, I arrived on the tee here for a practice round with Christy O'Connor Sr., and we were waiting for, it was 1962, and we were waiting for another friend of his to join us, and I was very young, and suddenly out of the locker room came Arnold Palmer with Mark McCormick and a huge entourage, just surrounded us. And clearly he knew Christy O'Connor, and Christy introduced me to Arnold Palmer and shook his hand, and then Christy said, "Well, we're waiting, you just go ahead," and Arnold stood up and hit the ball on the green in the first hole. It was dry, so that was the highlight of my experience here at Truth. Watching Arnold Palmer drive the first green, it was incredible.
My name, I'm Stuart Watt. I own the South Beach Hotel. I've been here for 27 years, living down on the west coast of Scotland. We're sitting at the moment in the Miller's Bar, which is all tartan and golf memorabilia throughout the hotel. We're situated just 400 yards from Royal Troon, where they have the British Open. This year we've got the Seniors Open. Over the years we've looked after the likes of Payne Stewart and Seve Ballesteros and Rita Goosen, etc. We've also got Old Prestwick, where the first 9 Opens were held. It's a very quirky old world golf course, so if you're ever coming down here you've got to play Old Prestwick. And the finest course of the lot in the area is Western Gales. Royal Troon's very, very tough. You get to the turn and it's usually predominantly into the wind, and when there's a gale and the rain's blowing, it's the worst place in the world to be. I've been out there on the 10th and wondered what the hell I've done to deserve to be there. So it's a super area for golf courses. We've got championship courses, a run of 15 miles, solid golf courses, all some of the best in the world, and there's not a tree to be seen. The secret has been able to play into the wind. The big secret has been able to play into the wind now. A lot of the fairways are very manicured now. They're all watered and they're all drained, so they're not so hard as they used to be, and the greens are very, very well looked after now as well, where they used to become very, very hard. So it's a slightly different game here as well, but it's the art of playing into the wind and playing out of the rough.
Of all the famous golfers who've stayed here over the years, have you any particular stories from them? Any episodes that you would like?
Payne Stewart gives you a good one. Payne Stewart, he was playing the links courses before the Open down at Birkendale, and he was staying up in Scotland, played Carnoustie, played St Andrews, he went to play Muirfield, and nobody would let him on. He arrived on a Wednesday, and only way he could get on at Muirfield was if a member would relinquish his time or take him on as a guest, and nobody would do that. Muirfield is a strange place. So they came down to the west coast, tried to book into the Marine Hotel, they were too expensive. recommended, came along here, took a whole wing, he had quite an entourage with him. So the second night he was here, we locked him out, and he had to climb up a drain pipe and in through a window to get into his bedroom. And he also helped one of the girls serve a function. He would run at the kitchen with trays and was taking trays of food out for one of the wee girls. Nice man, nice man.
This prestige about Muirfield, what's going on there?
You've got to understand, it's Edinburgh members. People who live in Edinburgh are members of Muirfield, and the Edinburgh people are almost English. So it means it's very snobby, it's very difficult to get on, they just are a law unto themselves. You've got to write letters at least a year in advance, giving all your handicaps, etc, etc. It's so difficult to get on, it's unbelievable. It's just a world to itself. Troon is almost as bad, but Muirfield's on a different planet. Fantastic golf course.
I hear they have a good lunch though.
Oh, fantastic. I think it'll be absolutely marvellous. I'm jealous. I wish I was going. I've never played. I've never got up to the gates yet.
Shot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sevy, did you think you'd be just wearing a golf shirt on this trip?
I did, but saw the sun come out. Sun's out, guns out.
Sun's out, guns out.
That's good.
Alright, that's the way. Let it go, boy. Use it.
Mats, are you excited for today?
Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. To play on such an old historic golf course. I haven't bought my shirt already. Check it out. I know, it's pretty good.
Trevor's judgment.
Denmark plays Pamela, okay?
Okay. No what? Yeah. Hello guys.
You too, thank you.
He was flagging?
Yeah.
One boys. Jeff.
Bye.
Fred.
Jeff.
Brandon, you're playing Dave, okay?
5:30.
Brandon, you're playing Dave, and Joe, you're playing Barry.
Okay.
Brandon, don't wear arm shirts ever when you're on the Yale golf team.
I know,
You feel colorblind or something, huh? The Prince's are rivals and they wear orange, so you don't want to see the color ever.
It's like the second time I've worn the shirt and I've gotten grief with it.
I know, well, you got to remember. Could be, we want good omens here. It's not quite hard. It's a little melony, so you're forgiven to a large degree.
shot, Taylor.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Sevi.
Best swing I've ever seen you make?
Go. Oops.
He did. He just chipped it. He duffed it on the putting green. Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
You lost a lot of points.
7-10 match play away, please.
No.
I think he's playing well.
Yeah.
He is playing well. He played really well yesterday.
He just ripped it on the last green, like dead center, like it was like a 9-iron approach.
The best university we play is Sterling University, and Sterling is about an hour and a half west.
We know where it is. We drove through it.
Yeah, there's a
William
monument
Wallace
there,
is
the
there.
William Wallace Monument. Yeah.
Don't patronize us.
You're very historically knowledgeable people.
What should be in store for them with this match?
Well, we don't have the complete first team out today, but I'd say the last three groups should be a pretty good game, hopefully.
All right, very
Solid
good.
drubbing.
Tell these guys what the secret is to playing links golf.
Well, I really pride myself on my penetrating ball flight. I'm master of the years here, so I think that's really the key. Just to control your trajectory, that's the main thing, really.
Right. Now you're Scottish, but you look more like you descend from Viking. Is that right?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Enjoy, gentlemen.
Swing.
We had a great time, and yeah, you're all a bunch of great guys, and we'd be happy to have you as soon as the NCAA allows again.
All right.
That's what I thought too.
What have you learned on this trip?
Probably learned how to play a little bit better golf. Bump and run up the hills, stuff like that. That's basically what I've learned. Notice the guys that are like 5 handicaps are way better at than us. We'll hit it up in the air, and they basically pitch it, run it down the hill, and knock it close every time. And it's been a lot of fun, basically learning the British game over here.
Have you seen your game adapt? Have you made adjustments?
No, I definitely have. Like, I've noticed, like, especially yesterday, like I had started to hit some bump and runs when I normally would have flopped it up high, but I hit some pretty good chip shots around the green yesterday, so I've noticed that my game has definitely developed.
What was the best round you played?
Definitely the old course. Well, I mean, we were hitting off mats and stuff, so I can't really call it like an official round, but I shot 69 over at the old course, which was my best round, and it'll be something I'll take back to the States.
Like you said, I like history, and it's kind of neat to be out on, Royal St. George's or something like that, and have them tell you about how, during World War II there was anti-aircraft emplacements along there, or I think it was at, I can't remember what course you were saying, but sometimes they'll dig up dud bombshells, or there's always the risk that and so it's amazing to think that, there's so much history that follows parallel to the history of the game of golf, and it's kind of embodied in the courses. It's kind of neat going to these old clubs and eating with the members after the round, and having them tell you their stories of the club or of how they remember. One guy was telling me what he remembers when he was a kid about the bombings over London. He was sent north on a train, away from his parents. And so yeah, it's just kind of cool for me just to hear these stories, and then obviously while trying to it distracts me from how bad my golf game is in the wind.
Well, how are you coping with the wind?
It's tough. I'm trying to. I think I could do it from about 150 yards in. I'm okay, but when it gets like the drives, I still can't cope that well. I need to learn how to keep that thing down. Maybe buy myself like a 5-degree driver. I don't know if there is such a thing.
Where did golf start? Well, it certainly didn't start in Scotland. The Dutch, we know, played a game long before we did. It goes back to 1300. There's no mention of golf in Scotland before 1450. But the Dutch neither developed the game nor did they keep it going because they couldn't make good clubs. They had no wood to make them with. The shaft was hazel and the head was a lump of lead. There's a big Bertha of the day with a bit of hazel still inside it. Wow. There's a wee left-handed one. But whatever size they made them, they didn't have to hit the ball terribly well because they were playing on the ice. And they always played to a stake. They didn't play to a hole, but it was the first guy to hit the stake. But we do know that the Romans played a game like golf even before the Dutch. And I heard a wee poem recently which illustrates that the game might go right back to the beginning of time. And it goes like this. In the Garden of Eden lay Adam, lasciviously gazing at Madam. And he chuckled with mirth, because he knew on the earth there were only 2 balls, and he had them. So, we played with the feather ball from 1450 to 1850. It was played in Scotland, nowhere else. By 1850, there's still only 15 golf courses in the world, and they're all here on the east coast of Scotland. Dunbar, North Berwick, Gillen, Loch Ness, Musselburgh, so on, right around the coast, because that's where the wool merchants went over to Holland and brought it back. And then somebody makes a ball out of gutta perca. Now, gutta perca is a tropical gum like rubber, but unlike rubber, when it's warm you can mold it, when it's cold it goes hard, and there are various stages. That's just a lump of raw gutta perca, and it was very easy to make and very durable.
Is there a particular reason it was painted white?
Yeah, so you see it, so you find it. They also painted them red when they played in the snow.
Yeah.
But a man could make 20 or 30 golf balls in a day, so the game really took off. How many golf courses did we have in 1850? 15. By 1900 there were 2,300 golf courses all over the world.
the game just exploded. That's what did it. They got a ball.
And the railway.
Oh, and the railway, yeah, and steam travel. Yeah, oh, yeah, you're quite right. Good. I can't go through the whole history of golf, otherwise you wouldn't get a game this afternoon.
Mr. Baird, you realize these boys are so young, they never play with persimmon, they barely use steel, they play graphites and titaniums and...
You see, they've missed so much. I've got all these modern junky things too, but I've also got a hickory set that I play. That's the set I usually play. Well, some of them, I change them up. They're nice to play with. Now, any questions, or anybody want to argue with me?
In your collection, what are some of your own personal favorites?
Oh, I'm into paintings now. I fairly recently acquired that watercolour of old Musselburgh. It was done by a man called John Smart, who went round Scotland in 1889 and painted 20 watercolours of that size. That's Musselburgh, that's his painting of North Berwick, and that's his painting of Dunbar. And we know he did 20 because when you go into the Glen Clubhouse on the left-hand side, you'll see 20 engravings, one of each of Smart's paintings. But we only know where about 12 of them are. There's still 8 missing. So if you find one, I'll give you £1,000 for it.
What is the secret to sort of good foursomes golf?
Well, the great thing about foursomes golf is that every shot has a double amount of responsibility. And if you hit a good shot, you have double the amount of pleasure. But if you hit a bad shot, you blame it on your partner and tell him he put you in the wrong place. No, it's really a good companionable game. And it leaves room for lots of back chat. And you see, the two who are not driving walk forward. So you can easily go around the course in 2.5 hours.
And we hear great things about the lunch tomorrow. Is it true?
It is true. Thursday lunch is not quite as good as Wednesday lunch, but they'll still, you won't get quite the choice that you get on a Wednesday, because all the old bufties turn out on a Wednesday, and so the kitchen staff lay it on thick.
Your eye on it. Tommy, way to go, boy, way to go. Ball. You guys know that's cool. Good time.
Now, do you guys ever plan a U.S. visit?
We actually, we're going to North Carolina in August.
Yeah, all right.
For 2 weeks, so that's...
It's hot as hell down there.
Is it?
Full of midges.
Oh, Jesus.
Mosquitoes.
Oh, no, that's not good news.
Oh, you're talking about my homeland. Come on now.
Come on.
rock of golf in his hand there. Yeah.
Very well.
Three. Here, Brandon, put it in. Yes. Oh, can you leave it on the edge? See, after that's a half hole. You know, so. Stop, ball. Get off the green. Put it back. Move to the left. Hit it, man. Good shot. Good shot. Well done. Yeah, Glenn, see?
I'm so proud of you.
That was the best shot you hit all day.
What did you just do there?
A little 7 from about 85 yards. Bumped it up there to about 10 feet.
Three wins in already. Great shot, great shot, great shot. That's the way to play it, Colby.
You know, we're leaving in 2 days, and we really got an experience in this golf. It's been one of the best experiences of my life. It's mostly due to playing with people like yourself. We just really had a great time. You guys are great today, so
Is this the Joe Lockey impersonation right there? Is that a haircut from the Lynx Salon?
He takes after me.
Colby, the weather is not that great today, but we're playing Muirfield, so what's your opinion?
What's my opinion, Joe?
Yes,
it's going to be a great day. It doesn't matter what the weather is. It's Muirfield. It's the best course we're going to play on this tour. We're ready to go. Rain, snow, sleet, doesn't matter. We're going to be playing one of the greatest golf courses in the world this morning and this afternoon.
Are you looking forward to this lunch?
I have had the lunch and I'm looking forward to having it again. I hear it's going to be even better today with the larger group, and I didn't eat breakfast because I'm saving room for the 7-course meal this afternoon.
Brilliant.
Archerfield.